My people, wonder shall never end. They said the Geisi elders are in sober mood as the gods rejected Kabiyesi's sacrifices and supplications. My people, wonder shall never end. From what we are hearing, they said what is happening right now in the palace have never happened ever since the time that throne started. That Kabiyesi should be around either the 44 or 42nd king of that Ile-Ife kingdom. From the beginning, that the kind of things that they are witnessing right now, they have never witnessed it before. And that is because Kabiyesi have refused to keep his women in check. As in, because he is not the first king to have married more than one wife on the throne. There was a particular king on that throne whom we heard that married about 40. I think that should be Ronke's, is it great grandfather? I don't know. But there was this particular king we heard of that married about 40 wives, and he was able to control all of them. Although there was a time they said they wanted to start what this kind with what these oloris are doing right now by trying to manipulate the king and all of that, but they said the elders were able to help to make them take an oath to protect the throne with their life and never to gang up against the king, you know. So, but this time Kabiyesi is not disturbed, seriously, with everything that the women are doing. Do you know why I don't doubt this information? Even though it's an alleged information, let me not forget to remind you that these are all alleged because I wasn't there. I did not go and do the sacrifices with Kabiyesi, but they know how their sacrifices and supplications are accepted, and they also know when they are rejected. So information we are hearing right now is that it is rejected, even though the festival is going on, but the supplications and sacrifices were all rejected from what we are hearing allegedly. And a lot of people are saying that they don't doubt it too. Reason is because while Kabiyesi was in that seclusion, things like the kind of things we heard that was happening in the palace while he was in seclusion shouldn't have been happening. Like that visitation of the O's. We heard that about 16 O's visited the palace and was blocking Kabiyesi's walkway. And let's not also forget that before Kabiyesi enters into seclusion, we heard that this Odua, Council of Chiefs, the custodian of Odua Sacred Forest, have told Kabiyesi that the gods have given him 21 days to bring back Queen Naomi into the palace, or else that they are going to strike. Even though we heard that Kabiyesi was trying his best to achieve that, I don't know if the 21 days have elapsed or it is still on. But the reason why they said they gave him that time is because the gods are angry with him. And if the gods are angry with him, and they also rejected the sacrifices he made, because information have it that the moment he enters into seclusion, he always offers sacrifices to the gods. If they accept the sacrifices, they will come, he will table to them the problems that the people are encountering. They will give him solution, they will bless him, they will give him more power and protection and everything that he desires. He will also make a wish and they will grant it. But if they are angry with him and they also rejected his sacrifices, how then is he going to communicate and things will be okay? Because while he was there, we heard an information that Oz has been coming to the palace, that whistling, which is considered as something bad in the palace, have been happening. And we also heard that it was one of the wives who committed the crime that caused that whistling and the visitation of the O's and the other things that are happening in the palace. So if this information we're hearing is true, I doubt if the gods will be able to accept the sacrifices. Yes, because if they accepted the sacrifices, you know that all these things that is happening in the palace when he was in seclusion shouldn't have been happening. They said these women, they are bringing different deities into the palace, and these are against the gods of the land. Time without number, the gods have warned Kabiyesi. Yes, and yet he is giving deaf ears to all of that. So if when I heard that the gods rejected the sacrifices and his supplications, I wasn't that surprised. Coupled with the fact that there was this news we heard that while he was in seclusion, he wasn't concentrating due to the fact that he had a problem with Queen Naomi before entering into seclusion. And we all know that Kabiyesi is a woman king. Let me put it that way, a king that loves women so much. It's not that he's not supposed to love women, no, but we all know that women, he loves them and they manipulate him as well. So if he is highly concentrated on how he will go with Queen Naomi and everything, how then do you expect him to concentrate on the seclusion? So when that news came that the gods did not accept and everything, they tried and yet all to no avail. I wasn't surprised. Reason is because the Kabiyesi have or had issues with the gods already. Time without number, we have been hearing how Iyami Soronga was so much angry with Kabiyesi, how Kabiyesi was seeing balls of fires, a lot of things. So it's obvious that the land, the ground is not leveled, the air is not clear, because I believe that it is when all of these things are clear, when he enters there, he will just do one or two sacrifices, the gods will accept, he will communicate with the king. Let me not bite my tongue. He will communicate with the gods and table their problems. The gods will bring solution because that is what they believe and all of that. So why would Kabiyesi concentrate? The women are there. When he remember that he married different women from all walks of life, they give him joy, they give him happiness. There will be no time to communicate with the gods. After all, he have gotten everything he wanted, which is beautiful women from different classes and all of that. Anyways, this is what we are hearing. I will always remind you that these are all alleged information, okay? Always bear that in mind. Don't forget that these are all alleged. I know they will. Now here I hear. So maybe they will kind of carry it over. I don't know. Or they will find a way to appease the gods, because when the gods are giving you telling you what to do, and you don't want to listen to advices, you don't want to do it, and you want to go and give sacrifices to the gods, they will definitely reject it, because you rejected to heed to their own advice. They said they wanted the woman you presented to them as your wife in the palace, and you don't want to bring the woman in the palace. You fill the palace with all of these women who brings different deities and gods to compete with them, and you expect things to be normal. My people, it is not going to be normal if this is the case. Anyways, like I told you, these are all alleged information. Okay, tell me what you think about it on the comment section. Give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel and share my video. I love you guys. Bye. See you.